Yo, what's up, guys? Jumping here, and today we're gonna be continuing the Let's Play the Mass Effect Trilogy. In the last video, we went ahead and got Rex's armor, which was important because that way we can keep Rex alive when we go to. Well, I won't ruin it for you, but we can keep him alive. But in this episode, we're gonna be starting Noveria, which is definitely, out of all the planets, probably my least favorite in the game, to be quite honest. I don't know why. I've never really liked snow areas. I just think that's me though. Alright, so let's go ahead and land on the planet. And hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be able to do this planet in 2 parts. I think that I should be able to do it in 2 parts. In the last one, Pharaohs, it took 3 freaking parts, and I
Approach
was a
control.
little
This is
disappointed
the
by that.
SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Alright, so we are now here, and Noveria, they seem like they're assholes here. I believe this... No, this ain't no Asari place, this is just a corporation area. I forgot the corporation that runs this area, but it is some type of corporation, so... Alright, so let's take Rex and Garrus and let go. Alright, so the first thing I want to say about this planet is that it is, for the most part, somewhat beautiful, I always thought. I thought it was definitely one of the best looking places in the game. But, and the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of these windows here that are pretty awesome. You can like kind of, maybe that's not a window, but there's a lot of windows and nice like scenery, and I don't know, snow planets are normally pretty dope, but I just don't like the planet. I just don't know why. There's always like one planet in each of the Mass Effect games that I always just don't like. Alright, so we run over here, we got some people waiting for us. Let's see what these mofos have to say.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
I always like this. Is like, yeah, you're not taking my gun. I just think that Shepard should always be like that. Like, you gonna try to take my gun, huh?
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Alrighty, so that was interesting, and now we can continue up here and see what the hell else is going on. As we walk through here, we're going to be approached by this girl.
Assistant to Administrator Anoleis. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone pissed in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Anoleis for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Commander, it might be wise to bring Dr. T'Soni along. She knows her mother better than any of us.
Alrighty, so if you have Liara here, she's gonna like say something to you like, "Oh, Shepard, do you trust me to come with you?" And you can tell her, "No, I don't trust you. You gotta wait on the ship." But I don't have her with me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But it is a pretty dope moment. Or you can of course tell her, you know, "Yeah, I trust you. You can come with me." Either way, it doesn't really matter. So, alright, so we're gonna be on this elevator, and there's gonna be like quite a few elevators here, which is probably one of the reasons I don't like this planet. Now that I think about it, it's just a lot of elevators here. Alright, if we talk to this merchant guy, this is a Hanar, we can find out some interesting stuff.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Alright, now here's the important thing. You don't have to do this way, but to save time, I am going to do it this way. So I'll tell him that you'll do it, so you'll smuggle for him.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Anoleis. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
Alright,
this one awaits
now that that's done, we can go and get this package for this Hanar. Now, the important thing is that there's two ways you can get access to Peak 15, which is where we need to go. One way is long and more fun and interesting. The other way is quick and stupid, which I'm going to pick the quick and stupid way just to save time. But the other way you can do it, which you can always still do the other way, even if you get access, you can just do it for fun, is that you got to go help some dude expose Administrator Anoleis for a corrupt SOB. So that's two ways you can do it. If you want to get the package, though, you have to unfortunately go down the elevator again, and then run over to where the Normandy is and pick up the package, and then we're gonna have to go up the elevator again. So, you know, it's just one of those things, guys. All right, so here's the package, and now that we have it, we're gonna have to now go back. Now, you could return it to the Hanar if you decide you want to choose the other path. But that's actually not, you know, it's not good. If you're trying to be a good guy, that's not a good thing to do. So, either way, I wouldn't recommend doing it if you're trying to be good. If you're trying to be bad, yeah, go ahead and give them the package, get the money, get the bad points, and you'll be set. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up the elevator now, and make our way over to Administrator Anoleis' office, which is, he's just an asshole, honestly. You know, it's unfortunate because, like, Solarians in this game, honestly, to me, Solarians were kind of, I didn't like them in the first game. I thought they were kind of assholes. Most Solarians you meet in this game are just, they're not that cool. There's only, like, one Solarian that is badass, and that's Captain Kiriki. He's awesome. But besides him, all other Solarians in this game are just assholes, honestly. They're just, I don't know, arrogant, like know-it-alls. So, and in the next game, they really give the Solarians like a lot more like awesomeness with Morden. So, all right, so we have to go talk to Janini here.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Anoleis.
One moment, please. Mr. Anoleis?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Alright, so now we can go talk to this douche and see what he wants to tell us.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our
What brought
concern.
her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
Here's the package. Proof enough?
I am no weapons expert, but it seems to me that this is a rather advanced device. Certainly contraband. It would have been unfortunate if this had reached its buyer.
How thankful are you?
I am willing to give you 200 credits and a pass to leave Hanshan. Not without an understanding between us, of course. You can only go to Peak 15 to speak to Lady Benezia. If you cause trouble or if the staff asks you to leave, you will be thrown off-world.
Now, if you have the good or bad points, you can keep the weapon upgrade yourself. I don't really know what it is. It might be something decent, but that's all for him. So by giving him the package, he will give us the pass to get the hell out of here, and that's what we're going to be doing.
Thank you for your assistance, Mr. Anoleis.
If there is nothing else, I would like to go back to work.
I'm leaving.
Good.
Alrighty, so we just leveled up. Let's go ahead and level up now. I have 8 points, which is badass. Let's go ahead and get advanced throw. I said throw, lift. And let's see what else we can get. What does Vanguard do in this game? So decent. I'll get it. Just for that pistol damage. Badass. And I want to start working on tactical armor soon, just so I can get the medium armor. See what we can do with Garrus here. Trying to get him medium armor. And with Rex, let's go ahead and start working on... I don't know what I want to work on. What's this? Advanced shield boost. And let's just start working on assault rifles. And that's about it. Alright, now let's look at our equipment as well. And see if we got any better stuff. Oh yeah. Also, you should switch your things back from organics to synthetics now. See if there's any good assault rifle for you. The synthetics things, let's see if we can find one. Here's one. So also check the armors out. Yeah, it takes a while before you start finding a lot better stuff, honestly, in this game, guys. Unfortunately, it does take quite a while. Alright, let's go ahead and find some more synthetics things again. Here we go. You will fight organics and synthetics on this mission. Actually, I don't know. Maybe you do fight more. I should have probably kept the organics now that I think about it, because I think you do fight more organics on this planet. But it's really whatever. Doesn't really matter. I might switch it back later. But alright, so now that we got the pass to get the hell out of here, that's exactly what we're going to do. If you want to do the other stuff, though, it's up there. I know how to show it to you. Good. But if you go up in that area, you can investigate what's going on else here, because there's another little mission you can do. I always just, like I said, I'm not a big fan of this planet, so I normally just do it this way, just so I can get the hell out of here. But for the experience and the good points or bad points, whatever you want, it is worth doing. Now, there's a guy right here you can talk to. I don't know what there's like no point to talk to this guy. I've never really got any information out of him that I thought was like worth it. Alright, so this is where we need to be.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
And we get an autosave, which is freaking awesome. Alright, so let's go. Well, at least we know what she had in the packages. And Rex just pretty much said the same thing for us, which is awesome. And now we just go take out all these robots. Oh, don't shoot me with that crap, please. And after you get done with that, I think that's all of them.
Fan out and secure the area.
If you run over here, talk to this lady.
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth? You expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Alrighty, so... I believe there might be an upgrade box somewhere over here. Not really too interested. Here we go. And now we can get in the Mako and do the little section of this mission in the Mako. Which, like I said before, every single one of these missions have a moment. There's moments in the Mako that you have to do. And this will be the moment that we have to do in the Mako in this one. So, it's not too bad though. It's just mainly just driving to Peak 15. It's going to be like some Geth on the way that we're going to have to fight. So that's kind of a bitch. But besides that, it's really not too bad. It's not that far either, which is good. And some of the planets in Mass Effect 1 will have hazards. Level 1, 2, and 3 hazards. This is obviously a cold / like freezing hazard. So if you get out of the Mako to do something, you can freeze to death pretty much. That's really just like the idea of it. It's not really a big deal though. Normally, alright, like over here is a good example because you do want to get out here and there because there's going to be stuff on the ground. And I just got some Turian armor. Let me check that out. I know I got better Turian armor. I know it. Alright, so where is it? There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Although it looks the same. A lot of the armors. That's one thing that people always complained about in the Mass Effect 2 is they took away all the armors that you could get, all the weapons. But the truth of the matter is that most of the designs of the weapons were pretty much the same freaking thing. The only real difference, honestly, between them was just the fact that they would have different stats. but they would look very much alike, almost like Borderlands, to be honest. You know, there's a billion weapons in Borderlands, but the problem is that they pretty much, for the most part, have the same look, or there's only so many different like looks or designs for them. And this part right here is a bitch. I gotta admit, there's a lot of rocket troopers, and they're gonna be like just blowing you away from a distance, so you just gotta constantly watch out for other rockets getting shot at you. And like I told you before, oh crap, it's a lot harder to dodge rockets and bullets than it is to that blue shit they shoot at you. There we go. Now that's done. Keep going, but my shields are really low. And right here, we're gonna see some armatures here as well. I don't really know why they do this with the little cutscene, but I think it's because they really don't know where you're gonna go at first, so they kind of do that on every one of these planets. Like, because technically this could have been your first armature that you see throughout the whole game, or maybe this was the ideal, was that they thought that most people. Oh crap! Maybe they thought that. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit by that crap. No, I'm not. Maybe they thought that most people would come to Noveria first. Don't know why they would, but maybe they thought that they would. I remember the first time I played this game, the first place I ever went to was actually Pharos. And then, oh crap, there's 2 lockboxes over here. And then after Pharos, I remember I went to go get Liara, then I did Noveria. Pretty much kind of the way I did it in this playthrough. I've always tried to, for some reason, I always keep the same patterns when I play single-player games. I don't know why. I mean, as repetitive as it would be, I just kind of play it like that. The only difference is that, of course, you know, I would do different story stuff. Like, for example, like I would be good or bad, and a woman, a man, just to see the difference. But for the most part, I like to stay in a pattern. That's the way I like to play it. And Noveria is definitely the planet I like to do second to last, because I don't like to do Vermeer right away. Although Vermeer is a planet you can do before you do Noveria, I just feel that it's a lot better to go ahead and just do Noveria first, and then Vermeer, and then you can just go beat the game. That's pretty much how it works. So, alright, it's going to be some more enemies over here, and I'm going to miss epically, and I'm going to miss epically again. Oh my god. Now I'm taking damage, which even sucks more. Ah! Oh my god. See this crap, guys? This is what I'm talking about. It's stupid. There we go. Let me go ahead and repair my car real quick. And the good thing, like, by I don't even know, guys. I don't know what to talk about this. It's just stupid. I hate this freaking car. And there's gonna be more and more enemies as we go. And like I told you once before that it's just getting your shields back just takes forever. I've literally, like, at times, like, just because I wanted my shields back, walked away, made me a sandwich, ate the sandwich, came back, and the shields weren't even, like, back yet. Oh crap. I think from this point on, there's only going to be heavy turrets left, which is good. Oh my god, I got hit by that crap. Whatever. I'm just going to keep going. Keep on trucking. But there's just heavy turrets left, and they're not too hard to dodge for the most part. But you always got to be careful, just because they can kill you, and if you die, it's a nightmare, mainly because you don't ever get any autosaves in this game. So that's just the main problem. Alright, so this is going to be another turret over here. You can see on your map from, like, really far away, when you can pretty much see where the turrets are. And let's take you out, motherfucker. Go, yeah. As you can tell, though, it's really not so bad. It's not that long. We're almost to the end. Whatever you do, don't drive off the cliff. I've never drove off the cliff before, but I can honestly say that it is probably possible to drive off the cliff, and that would be the worst thing freaking ever. So, try not to do that. Like, I think you would have to be, like, drunk or something to just be like, hey, I wonder what's down here. Hello, crap. I can't honestly say the worst thing that probably ever happened to me before was that I did this part, all of this part, and then I went inside here and I just leveled up. I think I'm gonna wait though. Actually, I'll at least level up Shepard. Maybe. Keep working on the armor. But yeah, the worst thing I ever did before. Oh, I can save it. Yeah, okay. Honestly, guys, I'm just gonna recommend to save it because the truth of the matter is that right here I have died a couple times, and each time you die right here, you will scream because you have to drive throughout the car the whole time again. So try to remember that. Like, that is a moment that you might want to save it. Alright, so here's a jug. And mainly, actually, this is probably the reason why I died ever, because there's a freaking juggernaut over here on foot that you have to fight. Go and turn some barrier on, marksman on, and like as you can just tell by Rex getting wrecked, yeah, you know that juggernaut can like do a lot of damage. And there's Krogans here too. I forgot about them, but yeah, there's Krogans here, so that's a bitch as well. Come here, come here. Where you going? Ah! Alright. Krogan. Don't let them melee. Oh, man, that was close. Never let them get that close. If they get that close, they can kill you in like 2 shots. Oh my god, hurry and die. And I think that's about it for enemies. No, no, no. Apparently there's still a couple more. It's a Krogan too, so... I believe you can lift them. Yeah, you can. Alright, so throwing and lifting is possible. I think singularity is not possible on Krogans. So.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
Alright. Alright, guys. I believe I'm going to end it right here. So in the next episode, we will pretty much be just doing the rest of Peak 15.
We'll need to get
so that is what's up. And hopefully I can get it all done in one more part, not 2 parts. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like this video. That would really help me out a lot. Obviously, subscribe if you haven't already. And have a nice